Today I'm standing here with a 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10 MR, and this car is brought to you guys by West Coast Auto Works. Today I want to give them a big shout out for making this video possible, as this is a very beautiful car and this is my dream car, literally. Cannot wait to get into this one. This is going to be the first official video on the new setup, and I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Right off the bat, we get to the Evo's aggressive front fascia. The styling of this thing, I think, in my opinion, is one of the best of all the Evos. I really like the functional air vents, the bottom fog lights, the headlight housing here. It's the same kind of shape as the base model, so you wouldn't be able to tell too much apart until you get to this hood with the center vent and the heat extractors that are going to pull some of that hot air out. And we get down, we have this painted, probably plasti dip, but this front lip and center grille here with the wire mesh. It's a little rattly, but it's 2008. Moving on to the side of the car now, we do have a tinted blinker indicator. We do have more functionality coming from those vents to this fake vent, and it's got some paint in it, but nonetheless it looks good. It's another one of the styling cues you can tell just the regular base model Lancer from the Evolution. Moving along to the side of the Lancer Evolution now, you do see that you do have a little bit of chrome trim that comes here along the doors, and just some black on these B-pillars here. I don't know if this is OE. It looks like it's a little stuck on, but this car does not have a sunroof, which I prefer. The slick top look, I think it gives it a more clean look. Now coming to the rear of the car, you do have, again, your very base model Lancer looking taillight setup with the Mitsubishi badge here. In the middle, looks like the third brake light was tinted out. Lancer Evolution MR here, the keyhole for the trunk, the Mitsubishi logo, and your diffuser. That's where your plate would go. Looks really clean without a plate. I hate the way license plates looks on cars. It like takes away from it. But it does look like we have a 3-inch exhaust on here, and let's go ahead and start her up, see how she sounds. Coming back down on the side of the car, we do see we do have this huge spoiler on here. This will definitely pop out from all the other base models. The fenders are flared out. On this model, you got your gas tank, and then again, 4 doors, more of this chrome trim here, and also more of this black. You have some little plastic. They feel plastic. They don't feel rubber. Little inserts here on the doors, and then we'll see what kind of wheels we got on. So this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution is wrapped in Cooper Xeon RS3-G1 tires. These tires are 235 for the width, 40 for the sidewall height, and the rims are 18 inches in diameter. These are factory BBS alloy wheels, and there are Brembo brake calipers all the way around this car. Now moving along to the inside of the car. you're going to see that you do have your adjustable mirrors here, left and right, and your toggle switches. You're going to see that you do have a automatic down and up, driver's side window. All four are power, but only the driver's side is going to be automatic here. You do have your lock and unlock, your do not roll down button, and you're going to have a cup holder here and a nice little pocket here, probably for some sunglasses or something. And then you do have your Lancer Evolution plate here in the door sill, so that way you know exactly what you're buying and exactly what you're getting into when you are entering the beast. Moving along, so you do have a nice steering wheel. It is a little slick. It's a little thin on the bolstering side, so that is one little complaint that I guess I do have about the car. But you do have nice paddle shifters, and you're gonna have your volume up and down, changing your songs, your telephone connecting calls, your cruise control setting, accelerate, reset, coaster set, on and off and cancel cruise control. You are going to have your headlights and your fog lamps on the left turn stalk, and you're going to have your windshield wipers, and the intermittent wipers on the right side. And so you're going to have adjustable headlights, so you can adjust the tilt to either point down or point up, and you have 4 levels of adjustment there. And ASC is going to be your traction control on and off. There's just this little light here. I'm not quite sure what this is. It's your info button. You'll be able to hit through all of the different things, tell you the mileage, and all these kinds of things. Anything you need to know, your maintenance, like keep up with it. You do have a little pocket down here. Looks like it goes to nothing though. And then your hood latch is going to be at the bottom here. Down at your bottom left, you're going to have your gas and your trunk opening button. Getting into more of the interior, you do have the radio here. You do have your flashers. That is not visible on camera. You do have your flashers, passenger airbag off, and then passenger seatbelt warning. You do have your climate control, though it does feel kind of cheap. The plastic's in here, but nonetheless they are here, and they're very simple, very easy to use. And we move down here. Looks like we have a plug in here. Not quite sure what that is for. But you are going to have your cigarette lighter or your car charger down here, little storage pocket, and of course your shifter. This being an MR, this is an automatic, and with the it does have a twin clutch. So this was actually one of the first cars to use a twin clutch. This is going to be your all-wheel control, and a pretty decent size center console there. And moving on, we do have some mystery wires kind of hanging around here. I'm sure this was a radar detector or something, but you have here's your glove box. It is full of things right now. It's like a computer or something. Perhaps this thing was tuned, but nonetheless, get over here to the passenger door, and you are going to have this black finish all the way across, and you have a chrome little door handle, a little air vent there, and a little pocket there for a drink and more storage. And then we're going to move on to these seats. As you can see, I do have plenty of headroom. The seats do hold me in. There's a little bit of room, but I'm not a very big guy, so I do think a decent majority of people could fit in these seats and have a nice, comfortable time. Like I said, the leg room is very ample. This is the seat all the way back. Like I said, 6'1", and I can perfectly fit in this car. I mean, I'm a little reaching for the steering wheel as it sits, so there is definitely plenty of room in this car. And moving on to the back seat of this car, now there's just a power down option, and it's soft touch. I wouldn't say it's going to keep my elbow nice and comfortable, but there is a little padding here and a little door pocket here, no cup holder. So getting into the back seat, with the front seat all the way back, yikes, there's no room in here. These seats, I gotta give it to these seats. These seats are very comfortable. I mean, seriously, this is very, very comfortable. Plenty of headroom. I'm sure if I move the seat up a little bit, I'd have a little bit more leg room, but I'd say you could comfortably seat 4 people in here. Definitely approved. Pretty sure you could fit some car seats back here if you had some kids. This thing is very, very spacious inside, and it is kind of just the biggest Evo there is, so I mean, I guess that makes sense. So now, coming to the trunk, you do have very interesting things. We got some floor mats here, but more interesting than that, we do have washer fluid label and battery label here in the trunk. This looks like this is coming with a what is this? Gas cap. A locking gas cap. Lovely. Yep. Came with it. And to access your spare, you're just going to lift up here, and you do have a nice little donut with everything you need there to get that all changed, get you back on the road. So the trunk space is very big compared to my TT. I'll definitely say that. It wouldn't be the biggest because of these things here, but overall it's pretty big, I'd say. You can probably fit some golf clubs, definitely some luggage, and there's more room in the back seat if this isn't enough.
So there you have it. That concludes the review of the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution MR. Remember, this car is for sale at West Coast Auto Works, and you can speak to George, one of the salesmen, about buying this car. And if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, you can feel free to call them at this number. Let me know in the comment section below of other cars that you guys would want me to film or review in the future. And if you have a car that I can film, do email me at theratedr6@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.